Hey guys, Ian Kelley, personal trainer here, and I want to share with you today a secret that I've learned from 20 years working in fitness. I guess you could call a secret, right? It's why do people fail at fitness? And I've been a personal trainer and a coach and a fitness group fitness instructor for 20 years, and I've seen hundreds of people succeed and I've seen hundreds of people fail. And really, it boils down to only a few small things for why people fail. It could really be broken down into a couple small things. And really, it's so simple. The one thing is so simple. It's just the one or two things that actually matter we're not doing, right? There's those one or two things that actually matter that we're not doing. And it's really like that for success in everything in life, but especially in the area of fitness. Because sure, there's lots of things, we can throw some money at it and we can get it done, right? But fitness isn't one of those things. Fitness is something where we've got to actually show up for it, right? We can't pay somebody to do the workouts for us. We've actually got to show up for them. I could give you a perfect example, right? This was a story I heard from a guy that I just loved it because it was so, it just hits the nail right on the head, right? Let's say that maybe you know a guy, or maybe you could relate, who decides that he's going to get in shape and lose weight. So he signs up for a gym membership, buys a year membership because it's cheaper to buy the year, right? Hires a personal trainer. So then this guy decides he's going to study a little bit to get ready. So watches, some videos. He does some research online, and he buys a book that's got all the best exercises and training techniques, and he reads that book, and then he gets ready, boom, but he only shows up to the gym once a week. What do you think? Do you think he'll get in shape if he only turns up to the gym once a week? Or let's say that same guy doesn't do any of that other stuff and just shows up to the gym 2 hours a day and works out. Do you think that'll work? Do you think that would get him results? Yes, of course it would, right? So the point is, it's that one thing that actually matters, right? Turning up for the workouts. That's what actually matters, not all that other stuff, not all of those other things that we're doing. And a lot of people are doing over and over again, throwing money at fitness or just studying it, reading about it, watching videos, right? Did you know that the average person, right? I did some research for this. The average person spends now, in 2019, almost 15 hours a week on social media platforms and on messaging platforms like Instant Messenger and iMessage and WhatsApp, and we're getting a lot of information right out of these messaging platforms. So almost 15 hours a week. For younger people, it's actually 3 hours a day, right? Younger people are spending 3 hours a day plugged in on that stuff. So, in my opinion, today the problem is not too much information. It's not lack of information. It's too much of information, right? It's not lack of information. We've got all this information that we never had 15 or 20 years ago, right? Pre-internet, pre-YouTube, pre-Instagram. We've got all this information at our fingertips and free. A lot of it is free. But yet, as a whole, people are fatter than ever, right? We're in the worst shape that we've ever been. Some of the statistics for you, right? 80% of the North American population is not meeting the government minimum standards for exercise, which is 150 minutes a week or 2.5 hours a week. 80% are not even doing that. And that's a pretty low bar, guys, right? In my opinion, this is too low of a fitness standard, only 2.5 hours a week, to really get you over the edge, to get a body transformation, to really get that change, right? So, I know plenty of people will say, hey, well, I can get results on 150 minutes a week. Somebody who's an advanced exerciser, yes, right? Somebody who's just trying to maintain, you're just trying to maintain, and you just want to get that basic level, minimum level of exercise, okay. But is that going to transform your body? Is that going to get you over the edge where you become a fitness person? In my experience, no. Right? I can tell you from working with hundreds of people, the people who succeeded, right? I've observed so many clients and so many students. The people who succeeded are the ones who started to work out more, to put more hours into the week, more minutes into the week of exercise, start to make it their lifestyle, right? I know that's a little cliche, but to make it just something that you just do. So, what we're talking about here, with this topic of why do people fail at fitness, really it's about the fitness standards, right, that we have. So let me give you an example of high fitness standard versus low fitness standard. So probably everybody knows somebody, somebody who's just that, that fit guy or girl, and she shows up to the gym, she goes and works out 5 times a week, and she always stays thin and in shape, and that person works out. You can tell by the way they look, they're always in shape, they look good, toned and muscular. And you could say that person has a high fitness standard, right? So I'm here to tell you, right, that if you're not having success in fitness, you're not, getting the weight loss and you're not getting the results that you want, it's because you have a low fitness standard, right? It's not because that person is gifted genetically, although sometimes they are, but it's most often it's because their standard for fitness is high, right? They have that high standard of fitness. It's at a level where if they start to feel themselves getting out of shape, that person is going to, fetch themselves up sharply and say, oh, hey, I'm not going to go down like that. I'm going to, get back to the gym and train and get myself back, toned up where I want to be, get my 6-pack back. And whereas somebody with a low fitness standard isn't going to do that, right? We're not going to do that. So how do we raise our fitness standard? Well, that's where I come in, right? And it's tough today because we've got this problem of actually too much information, which creates confusion, right? Everywhere now we're getting bombarded. We've got Instagram trainers, and they've got 100,000 followers, so they must, or they've got 6-pack abs, like, hey, I've got 6-pack abs, so I must be a fitness expert. Or if a girl is really beautiful and she takes good selfie videos of herself in the gym, well, then on Instagram she's a trainer, right? She can be a trainer, and she could and there's nothing wrong with that, but I can tell you from experience that is really not probably going to work for you, just watching videos of people on Instagram or YouTube, or you would already be in shape, right? What's going to work is actually showing up for the workouts and raising up your fitness standard, right? That's what we have to do. We have to find a way that we can raise up our standard higher. And this is something that it's not our fault, really, that we have low fitness standards in the United States and in all of North America, right? Because we've been told, oh, hey, 2.5 hours is enough. We've been told that that's the government standard, or we're being bombarded all the time with all of these programs that tell us we can do HIIT workouts and we're going to get in shape and get sculpted in just 20 minutes. And guys, I'm here to tell you, from 20 years of training people, it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that, right? I found out after 20 years, it's not really no pain, no gain, right? All no pain, no gain, that mentality is going to get you is hurt, right? That's going to get you injured. Beating up your body with just over and over again, just too much pounding on the spine and on the joints and on the knees and the back and the hips, and we don't want that. That's not what we want either. What you want is to work out efficiently, right? And that's the training that I put together. This is a training program that I created for myself, and I'm 48 years old. So if you're, not interested in doing 1,000 burpees or sit-ups or crunches, this is the program for you. I have no sit-ups in this. I have no crunches in this. I have no burpees. And I actually have no plyometrics or jumping. All right, so this is a great program for you if you need to avoid these kind of exercises. And I have lots of instruction. Everything is fully supported by videos. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a free workout and a free meal plan. You'll be able to just click through and get those on my page. But what I really want from you guys, right? You take the free workout and do it. I mean, if you can get in shape just using my free workouts and my free meal plans, I'm psyched. I'm happy. But please, stay tuned, because I'm going to talk my next video. I'm going to talk about two things that people ask me about a lot in my fitness survey is, how can I get in shape? How can I change and lose weight and transform myself if I just don't have the time, right? If I don't have time, because that's a big thing today, right? I'm the same way. I'm busy. A lot of times I don't have time. The work schedule and the family, and you've got kids, right? So if you're somebody that just doesn't have time to work out, this program is for you, and I'm going to explain why in my next video. Or injuries, right? We're going to talk about how to handle injuries, how to to manage injuries and avoid them. Most of all, right? This program is also about avoiding injuries and showing up for the workouts. So please leave me feedback, questions, comments, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks.